friends, it's Jessie here. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. Today's video is going to be my debt snowball update. I have been working on my Discover card since December 14th, 2020. We paid off, a little chunk of it in December, and now we're going to check and see how well we did in the month of January. So January is not quite over yet, but I always tend to film these videos sort of like the last week-ish of the month, and I don't get too caught up in semantics in terms of how much I paid off in December versus January. Ultimately, the goal is to get this Discover card paid off as quickly as possible. If you watched the Debt Snowball update around this time last month when we talked about this Discover card and our kind of plan of attack for this, you will know that typically when you do the Debt Snowball, you go least to greatest in terms of your credit cards, but this Discover card is actually not our lowest credit card. However, it currently is on a 0 interest promotion, and that promotion will end in March, and we are trying really hard to get this paid off before that happens. So we decided to tackle this card next in our snowball, and I'm pretty excited. We've made some pretty good progress. So I'm going to try to keep this pretty short and sweet today. I'm going to tell you a little bit about what we were able to accomplish in January. We're also going to take a look in my Debt Snowball envelope here and see what we were able to save from our cash envelopes. Every week whenever I do my budget results video, anything that we have left over in our cash envelopes, I stick in this little Debt Snowball envelope, and this gets made as an extra debt payment just once a month. So we'll figure out where our Discover card is currently sitting in terms of the balance. We will put this money towards it and get a new lowest balance, and then we'll color in my chart. My chart here is from debtfreecharts.com. It was completely free. You just go on there, you can download it, print it. I have mine printed on 28-pound paper here, and I just punched it using an arc punch to be able to put it here into my Franken planner on my Happy Planner disc-bound system. So we started out with this credit card at a total of $4,395.47. When we last checked in, we had it down around $3,872. So what I'm going to do right now is take a look at the balance and find out where we are so that we can get an idea of how much we paid off. This is exciting. So I'm just going to use my phone here and go check my Discover app and find out what the balance is currently. Give me just a second. So I cannot show you my Discover app because it's got, my account numbers and whatnot. So what I did was I took the balance and I just plugged it into my calculator here. So the Discover balance is currently at $2,315.28. So we were able to make a huge dent in this Discover card in the month of January. Where did that money come from? Well, we made our Debt Snowball payments almost every week in January. There was one week where I had neglected to write in something in my budget, and so rather than paying that $173 to the Discover card, I ended up paying it towards a different card that I had just totally forgotten about, and I needed to make that minimum payment. So we didn't quite do $173 every single week, but that is our goal. It doesn't always happen, obviously, but it's our goal to pay at least $173 every single week to the card that we're currently working on. Anytime that we had written out our budget and budgeted a certain amount for bills, and then discovered that the bills came in lower than expected and we had money left over in our bills category. That went towards this card. We also got a stimulus check, and we took $1,200 right off the top of that stimulus check and sent it straight to this Discover card. So that was where the bulk of the payments we were able to make here came from. Now we're going to go into this Debt Snowball envelope and count up how much we were able to save back from our cash envelopes in January. So let's count this up. We have 20, 40, 45, 50, 51, 52, 53. So I'm going to take this $2,315.28 and subtract the 53 because we're going to make this payment as soon as I get this money deposited in the bank. And that will leave us with a new total for Discover of $2,262.28, which means that I can color all the way down to this line here, which is $2,288. The next line is $2,200, and we're not quite there yet, so we're just going to color in to this $2,288 line, and that means we paid off a huge chunk here in January. So you guys know, whenever I color in my charts, I like to go with sort of a color scheme. So for December, we did red and green. It seemed appropriate. For January, with all of the ice and snow and cold, we're going to go with this blue and gray color scheme. That seems to fit for me, so we will just color in to this $2,288 mark here. So you can see we were able to pay significantly more in January than we did in December, and that is just because of that stimulus check. We were so grateful to have that. We put, like I said, the $1,200 from that stimulus check right to our Discover card here, and then the rest of it we put into, I got a new computer, and we went to a local restaurant that we absolutely love and decided to support them. We took some of that money and we did a carryout order, and so overall we were able to make really great use of that stimulus check. I was so relieved to get that money. It made a huge difference in our debt pay down. And I am feeling really good about what we were able to accomplish in January. And I'm hopeful that February will be successful as well. Probably not quite as successful as January, but still I'm hoping to make a pretty big dent over the course of the next 4 weeks or so. So I'm going to continue to color this in. I'm going to speed you through it so you don't have to watch me painstakingly color like a second grader, and then I'll be right back. right, you guys, so that is a look at how much we were able to fill in. Oops, I missed a spot here. In January, so I'm feeling really, really good about our progress. Looks like we are almost halfway there, and we still have February and March to get through. So hopefully we'll be able to pay this card off before the interest kicks in, or at least we'll come close. So let's just grab my calculator here and see. So we'll just go with the 2288, even though I know we've paid off a little bit more than that. So we started at $43.95 with 47 cents minus the $22.88. So we've got $21.07.47 to go, a little bit less than that actually. So yeah, we are actually halfway through, which is awesome. And it looks like if we take these numbers here, $38.72 minus $22.88, we were able to pay off $15.84 in the month of January. Obviously a little bit more than that, like I said, because these numbers aren't exact, but that feels really, really great. I'm very excited about that. And hopefully in February we'll see another big chunk of this go away, and we'll be trucking along towards the finish line. So that's it for my debt snowball update. This money is going to get deposited in the bank and that payment will be made. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a big thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below and tell me how you did in the month of January. Were you able to pay off a big chunk of debt or a smaller? Or maybe you're focusing your efforts on a different goal. I would love to hear from you. Please leave me a comment down below. Let me know. Don't forget to subscribe. I post new budgeting and lifestyle content here on my channel every single week. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye, friends.